The woman was just casually scrolling on her phone while taking a shower when she saw on the home surveillance footage a man dressed all in black, wearing a mask, was slowly approaching the bathroom. Her heart instantly jumped into her throat. She quickly got out of the bathtub, hastily threw on some clothes, grabbed her phone to call the police, only for the phone to suddenly shut down due to no battery. Panic set in. She rushed to the balcony on the second floor, screaming for help, even pretending she had already called the police in hopes of scaring him off. Then she hurried back inside and locked every door and window she could. Finally, she let out a sigh of relief and plugged in her phone to charge it. But just as she was beginning to relax, the shadow at the door moved. The man was already standing outside, staring intently at the house. Fortunately, the villa's windows were one-way mirrors, so she could see outside without being seen. She held her breath, afraid to move. Suddenly, she remembered the back door wasn't locked. She dashed over and managed to lock it just before the man could twist the handle. It was a narrow escape, yet the man didn't leave. Instead, he circled the villa, seemingly looking for another way in. She quickly tried to call again, but there was no signal. Every attempt failed. That's when she realized he had already cut off the power and Wi-Fi, completely isolating her from the outside world. With no other option, she had to think for herself. As she looked around, she noticed the smoke detector on the ceiling. If she could trigger it, maybe the fire department would come to her rescue. She turned on the gas stove, only to find there was no gas in the house. With no choice, she took out a box of matches and desperately tried to light it. After several attempts, the alarm finally went off, and the piercing sound echoed through the villa. She thought this would scare the man away, but he pulled a small remote from his bag, pressed it lightly, and the alarm stopped instantly. Then he took out a wrench and began pounding on the door. Fortunately, the glass was strong, probably made in China, and no matter how hard he hit, it wouldn't break. After a few unsuccessful attempts, he turned and walked away. Peeking through the peephole, the woman saw the figure was gone and cautiously approached the back door, hoping to escape. But when she opened it, she ran straight into the man. He had been lying in wait. Just as he raised his tool to strike the door again, suddenly, the doorbell rang. It turned out to be the food delivery she had ordered an hour earlier. She hurried to the balcony, frantically waving at the delivery person to call the police. But it was too far away. He couldn't hear her. Before the delivery person could even react, something even more terrifying happened.